Hey, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm on the quest to find blood oil. And in turn, once I've got the blood oil, I can then make all the byproducts that come from that. Now, blood oil can be found quite easily within the game, but I'm going to show you how. And before we do so, we're going to need a few items, in particularly that compass. The compass is going to be able to give you a heading, it's going to be easy to navigate around, and really should be one of the first things that you go out and create. One of the second things we want as well is a beacon. Now, beacons, they allow you to put waypoints around the map so you can go back and pick up certain things from certain areas of interest. Standard stuff, right? Because it's quite easy to get turned around and disorientated when you're traveling around the Subnautica seascape. So I'm going to build a few beacons. The reason for this is, quite simply, I tend to get lost a hell of a lot. Now, there you go. Honesty. Honesty on this channel, everybody. That's what it's all about. So, beacons. I'm going to go and pick up a few beacons. I'm going to stock up on food. I'm going to make sure I'm totally hydrated. And then I'm going to get in the sea moth and get over to the area where you can get that blood oil. Now, I have found it in several places. However, this, I think, is by far the easiest place to go and get it. And it's only about 900 meters away from your initial habitat. So here I am. I'm in the sea moth, the trusty sea badger. And for orientation, for those of you who haven't got a compass, there's the Aurora. And then I'm going to head, and there's my pod, and I'm going to head west. Okay, so basically, stand on your pod, look at the Aurora, turn right, get swimming. Now, like I mentioned, it's about 900 meters away. And I've chosen to do this in the daytime because, well, hey, it's easy to navigate in the daytime. We all know this. You get to notice certain aspects of the terrain, and it's easier to keep your orientation. Now, it's not too deep either, but I've only got a grade 1 upgraded sea moth, which only lets me go down to 300 meters. That's all well and good, and a lot more than perhaps what some people have who are just starting the game. But I haven't developed the tech yet to go and get a second depth upgrade, but I will. But anyway, like I was saying, we're going to head off, and we're going to head off to the west. Going to get a few bit of orientation, just turn round and head back and look at the escape pod to see how far I am away and judge how far I got left to go. So I'm about 400 meters away at the moment. I'm passing these twin pillars, so I know I'm getting close. And I'm going to start to descend now and get a bit of depth. Now, got to keep an eye on that depth charge, that depth gauge. I'm coming up to it. Here we go. Down, 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 down. Right, if you haven't done so, do me a favour. If you like what you're seeing so far with the Subnautica series, like and subscribe. Hit that notification icon as well. A like and a subscribe does go a long way. Now I'm here. We're going to get some orientation. 906 meters away from my habitat. And about 257 meters down. I'm going to exit. I'm going to get the old sea glide out. And I'm going to head on down to the seabed. Once I've done that, you'll see there's a glut of blood oil down there. Look out for all the additional items like the nasties who are going to start having a go at you. And I would suggest you take the bare minimum with you. Now I'm going to plant the beacon so I know how to get back here. There it goes. Thank you very much. And with that, you'll see these lovely, spindly, spiny trees. Now, these blood oil stalks, I'm going to call them, blood oil stalks for want of a better word. At the base of these, there's your blood oil. There it is. And you can effectively fill up. Not only am I going to fill up my own inventory, which fills up pretty quick because they're quite large items, and then I'm also going to go and fill up the storage container on my sea glide. Also, a couple of rubies laying around. Doesn't it have a couple of rubies? You've got quartz as well. But look out for the electrifying sea monsters. So, there you go. Yes, I could have got more in there by ditching the egg and the radiation mask, but you never know. You're going to be going away from the radiation area, so you're not really going to need that, so you can go back and maximize the amount of blood oil you bring back for your cargo. Now, like I mentioned, in the Sea Glide, I've got additional storage. Now, that storage will allow me to put in 4 units of blood oil. Open my storage. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 and the egg, or 3 in the egg. Back down, stock up, maximize this haul, and then it's going to be time to get on back to the old habitat and then turn that into benzene. Now, benzene's using a few items, but we're not going to go into that on this video. So I'm going back down now, just to fill up, then back to the Sea Glide, and then back to the habitat. So that's where it is, everybody. Effectively, about 900 meters away from your habitat. Head due west. So stand on your habitat, head west, and you'll soon come along it. And if you keep your eye on the base, you'll see these sort of glowing, stalky trees, these blood oil trees. But watch out for the electrifying eels and the like. Make sure you've got loads of storage space to maximize your haul. It's not too far away, you know, but it can become a bit laborious. If you're going out collecting a particular material like I do and then stock up a cupboard with it, then you want to get the most for your money. Bit of gold there, bit of quartz. I'm totally full on my inventory now. My Sea Glide is going to take me back up to my sea moth. I've got a beacon so I can come back. Everyone's happy. So I'm back now with my haul of blood oil. I'm going to park this in the moon pool. Let's get on round to the door and then get to my replicator. I must build a replicator around here. Now, bearing in mind, raw blood oil, you can't really make a hell of a lot with it, as you can see. Right? None of the modifications. But once you manufacture it into benzene, then, as a process material, you can make a hell of a lot more. So my base is quite sparse at the moment. I've recently restarted the game. And here we go. So, over to my fabricator, up to resources, advanced materials, benzene. And for each item of benzene, I need 3 items of blood oil. Now, don't forget, even though I'm only making 2 here, right, I've got 3 more in the hold of the sea badger. My sea moth. But I can store it away and keep it for when I need it. Also with the ruby, the gold, and the quartz. I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. This has been how to find blood oil in Subnautica. Look out for more videos in the series. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more videos.